lot is going on with Texas. With the 2 eclipses, with every time I sketch, there's congestions there. And I got the most fascinating answer. Here's my question to them. What is the issue with Texas and the double eclipses and now the congestion of fire on the east coast of Texas? Remember that eclipses have been known throughout centuries. Modern people don't know that. When there's an eclipse, they know it's because bad stuff is going to happen. So to have an X form over Texas was really very significant. So this is the dolphin answer. Crazy. Texas is the center for the New World Order, as in new and order. The economics of the New World in the US will follow Elon's footsteps and integrate spiritual teachings into the business world. Okay, it's true. He doesn't talk about spiritual, Elon, but what he teaches about needing to love what you're doing, everything that he teaches is very evolved spiritually. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that. Texas is the center for the New World Order, as in new and order, not the New World Order that people throw around and is a plan to control us all. No. The economics of the New World in the US will follow Elon's footsteps and integrate spiritual teachings into the business world. So Texas became a target for off-planet interference. Makes total sense to me. It may not to you. I'm sure that people will say, that's just because you adore Elon. A lot of people adore Elon. What's the problem with that? There's no problem with that. Why would I adore him? Because everything he says makes so much sense to me. It's totally integrated with what it is that I teach, that I know, that I learned. So this makes me very happy. I like business. Even though I'm a Cancer, I like business. I like doing business. I like doing business consulting. I'm not a spiritual person of, free, everything is for free and people, it's all about love and there's money has no part in it. Not in the world that we live in today. There's nothing the matter with it. As long as you love what it is you're doing and what you're doing is aligned with your mission, because if not, you're going to be miserable and you're going to be putting out a miserable product and a miserable service, which is what's happened too much in the last few years in this country. So that's going to change. But now let's go back to the map. Okay, let's go back to the map. Now that we have that information. So our crown chakra opened up because what happened to Trump, the fact that he should have been taken down and that he wasn't, and that he stood up victorious, gave our faith an incredible healing in this country. Okay, we already said that. And now we have the dolphins saying that Elon is going to set a standard for business. Now, business is very associated with the root chakra, which would be at the base of the map, which is Texas. And if either the root or the crown are in good order and not disrepair, then it drags along the other chakras. So if the faith is working, the root is going to get fixed. Or if you want to work on the root, which would be Texas, then the faith will get fixed. Well, we had an event that pushed us all into a massive healing, which was the assassination attempt. And then you have at the top Trump, and at the bottom you have Elon. And believe me, when I'm doing these sketches, I was viciously trained, and I try to keep up, not the viciousness, but the discipline to make sure that I'm not interfering in what it is that I am sketching, because it's too important to me to be accurate. It's too important for the people that are following me. They trust me. It needs to be right. Believe me, I wasn't thinking about these two men when I sketched this. The thing with Trump makes sense. And the two men apparently have become, I don't know, fast friends. They're associating a lot together. And I know people are saying that that's because Elon is trying to position himself for his businesses and whatever. He's not just doing stuff for his business. Half of the stuff he does is to try and save us, including trying to get us off the planet, because apparently he was instinctively aware of, let's see if we can make this 2 rather than 1, and you can see my face and the map. I guess that's not going to happen. So we have some fascinating things happening that are so much more positive than we could have anticipated that we really should throw a party.